Six of Pentacles. The mother here is dealing with money or whatever it is she has to give. The girl here opening her hands to receive, and the boy is holding a book, just looking up. This is the Steampunk Tarot. It's the first time I'm noticing specifically the body language of the kids here. It's like one of them knows they're going to receive from her, and the other pretty sure knows they won't. Aqua, some of you are carrying this innate understanding that you're not going to get. You're not going to get a piece of the pie. You're not going to get the credit. You're not going to get the love. You're not going to get the money. You're not going to get. You believe it has to do with your life as an adult, the choices that you make, or your worth. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with deprivation that you've experienced. It's interesting, a lot of the readings for the month of April that I've been doing, all of them in one way, shape, or form also point out to something from our childhood that we're now becoming aware that it has become this thing that runs us. Right? And I'm going to repeat this now, although I've said it before in other readings, but for those of you who don't watch all my videos or didn't get to hear it, just in case, when we deal with something difficult, we have this beautiful mechanism called survival mechanism. It's meant to protect us. It learns what is going on, and then it creates behavior pattern that helps us deal with that sort of event. So for example, if you're used to deprivation and not receiving and not having your needs met as a child, for example, then your system tells you that you don't need. Because if you're in need and you're not getting your needs met, that's a gap, that's pain, that's an issue. And the system constantly aspires to reach some sort of equilibrium, even if it's, an illusion of equilibrium for the sake of you continuing to operate in the world, right? So what the system told you, this system, not the outside system, but your own mechanism of protection and survival, is that you don't need. It's not that you need something from someone and they're not giving it to you because of X, Y, Z. No, you don't need it. You don't need love. You don't need help. You don't need attention. You don't need, etc. And so you do everything by yourself. Because if you don't do everything by yourself, things won't happen for you. And so even now as an adult, in normal situations that aren't hazardous, that aren't, painful, just dynamics, you're dynamic with the world, with your boss, with your partner, with your friend, with the universe. I got this. I don't need anything. And so you don't ask, and so you don't communicate, and so you don't share what's going on with you. You just go into the lion's den and just fight. You don't even bother on carrying an armor because it will probably won't work for you. Your skin is an armor. You got this. Your mind is your armor. You got this. Your heart, you don't need anything. You got this. And the more you operate from that protective mechanism that served you then, or in some sort of situation, the more you're ruining yourself. Killing yourself slowly. So the thing that is supposed to be your defense becomes your attacker and your enemy, and you don't know it because it's like sweet poison. I'm here for you. I'm protecting you. You don't need anybody else. You don't need anyone else. It's just me. And you listen to it because it served you and it's familiar. But it takes over everything in your life. It makes you sad. It makes you sick. It makes you deprived of life force because you say no to life force. You say no to life giving to you in advance. Now, this person may have not given to you, or that situation may have not given to you. It's real. But you are capable of differentiating between what required that mechanism and what no longer requires that mechanism. And you are capable of defying your own so-called instincts, because right now your instincts are not serving you. Right now your so-called instincts are that mechanism that is in rulership over you. Okay, you tell yourself that you're the strong person that is in control and in rulership, but it's actually that mechanism that is speaking from within you. There's also no need to make sense out of why someone is not there or not doing or not. It's just another way of you trying to avoid the pain. Oh, they're not this and that because of XYZ. They have reasons. Instead of just sitting and feeling it, how much it sucks, you know. There's also no need to excuse them. Oh, they're going through XYZ, or they this and that happens to them. No, you can just be upset. You can just be sad. You can just be hurt. You can just be mad. It's not to say to, take it out on others. It's not to say to yell or curse or be mad in an aggressive way towards someone, but in simplicity, just to feel it. Now, more and more spiritual teachers are now starting to talk about it, thankfully. The fact that suppressing and denying is not spiritual, it's not positive, it's not good. Constant positivity is not positive. It's self-deceit, it's denial, it's bullshitting, okay? So stop bullshitting yourself. If something is not fine, it's not fine. If you know that you can do something on your own, but you could use the help and it will just feel better to have someone next to you doing it with you or just aware of what goes on with you, communicate, talk. Ask for help, don't ask for help, but don't do it alone. Not this month, Aqua. This is the month to not run away from everyone, disappear, deal with it, and then come back. Dealing with it, yes, but not alone. Okay? The Tower. Something is happening in order to get you there. It's going to be something that you're just not supposed to or not able to deal with by yourself. There's no reason. Some things you just can't mechanically carry on your own. You need someone on the other side helping you carry. It's okay. Right? There are two holes at the bottom of the barrel. They're too far off from one another for you to use both your hands to block. Sorry. You gotta be here and seal the hole, and you gotta have someone on the other side sealing the other hole simultaneously. So life might, present a situation like that in order for you to practice that and go there, If you don't want life to present a situation like that, just do it in the small stuff. Show that you are capable. Show your spirit and your higher self that you can do that. That you can deal with your mechanism that is no longer protective and tell it, you know what, you're wrong. Yes, maybe I can do it alone, but I shouldn't. Okay? And if you do that in the small stuff, then there wouldn't be a need for big stuff. Four of Swords. The Hourglass. Interesting. Aquarius, some of you need to rest. Some of you feel like time is ticking, like there's something you have to do, and while time is passing and you don't do it, then something collapses. There is something to do with time here. Time is ticking, something like that. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. So this is waking up, right? Especially coming after the Four of Swords. Having the Tower and Judgment in a reading, it puts a lot of pressure on the spirit. It's like there's a lot of pressure, and it's waiting to just explode. Like some of you have been holding a lot inside, trying to deal with it, control it, balance it out by yourself, and it's just starting to pour out of your ears. Better if you let it pour out of your mouth, meaning with verbalizing it, communicating it. That will be a healthy way for this energy to come out, as opposed to possibly force itself out of you. Show me more, please, for Aquarius for April, please. Ooh. The Fool in the upright. We like seeing that. Interesting. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Justice in the upright. I really like seeing that. Okay. So, Judgment in the upright, the Fool in the upright, Justice in the upright, and then Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is a lot of Eureka understandings, and then a lot of action based off those understandings. From a place that is no longer attained by the illusions. This is the illusion of freedom, Seven of Cups in the upright. Oh, I have so many options, so many possibilities, so many wishes, so many. But then nothing happens because he's just busy staring at these different cups forever. It's an imprisonment of the mind, right? The illusion, but it's in the reverse, or it blows up. There's some sort of sense of illusion, of sense of self even, that is based on this childhood deprivation that is now peeling and dismantling, and it makes room to an actual true sense of self, the Fool, that is genuinely free to feel, to be. It's not bound by defenses. And with the Justice card here, right underneath the Judgment, it's like these are very strong decisions, very sharp decisions, very ultimate type of decisions, the kind that you don't go back from, the kind where you don't recognize yourself after. There might be a decision, a sense of, this could be practical, this could be like a judgment of some sort from a court case or a technical situation that finally free you up from something, like especially with the Tower here. This might be the Six of Pentacles. This might have to do with finances of some sort, that with the Four of Swords that you've been waiting on, and suddenly you're getting like the decision, the information, the verdict. I think someone may have tried, for some of you, there was some sort of an attempt to hide the full story, the full scope from you, like you were left in the dark a little bit. There, you were surrounded with a cloud of illusion, but it's in the reverse. It's like you're getting the truth. You're getting the absolute accurate truth of a situation. Show me more about this, please, for my Aquarians for April. Nine of Cups. Okay, so these are very good news. This is something that works out really well. A wish fulfillment of some sort of abundance. It's like a feeling of, whew, it worked out. Very, very positive sense of relief and release. Some of you, it's sexual tension, by the way. Nine of Cups in the Tower here. And Three of Cups. Three of Cups and Nine of Cups. This is interesting. Look at the images here. So with the Six of Pentacles, we have a little boy with a little girl and a mother, right? Brunette, blonde. Look what's happening here. This guy looks like this boy a little bit, and then a brunette and a blonde. It's almost like he grows up to surround himself with the same type of surrounding. And I mean, they're in the upright. There's like seemingly joy on the surface. It's okay, but it's actually harboring a corrupt cycle. Someone is constantly surrounding themselves with more than one, with several women, in order to feel like they are given what they weren't receiving in their childhood, from the women in their childhood. Interesting. Okay, wow. Okay, so if you yourself, or if you're dealing with someone that had a sense of deprivation in their childhood, and that maybe right now you or them are dealing with a lot of people and constantly need to surround yourself with a lot of maybe suitors, or always a third party situation, like constantly need, it's the need to get attention, because you didn't get that attention growing up. So that's the way you're getting it back. But the thing is, again, I'm saying you, Aqua, this could be someone you're dealing with. So please place yourself in the narrative, okay? So the person who's doing that, it comes from, again, a sense of lack of this deprivation. And when that hole in the bottom of the barrel gets closed and sealed and healed, this person will no longer have the need to do that. Now, it can play out not just in romance, by the way. It can play out in friendships, in work situations, opportunities. It's likely to be a man who surrounds himself with more than one woman because of the strong imagery here. But because these are general readings, then you can be this guy could be a girl, right? It could be a woman. This could be, instead of covering that need up with, romantic partners, then it could be a lot of projects, work opportunities, whatever. It's likely, though, in the emotional realm, because we have the cups here and it's childhood, so it's very likely to be emotional / sexual / romantic. Someone is also dabbling with polyamoria. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Like they're trying multiple partners. Again, everything that I see here all boils down to that childhood sense of deprivation, and the system trying to take what's lacking. Because one aspect of your system is telling you, I don't need anything, and does everything on your own, right? But then there's still that void. So the other aspect of your system, the void part, is trying to still simultaneously fill it up, but it can't fill it up with how it can truly fill it up by just connecting truly and having people be there for you. No, so your system somehow gets it otherwise. So you just surround yourself with people, or sexual partners, sexual encounters, third-party situation, constantly trying to fill that void. Just fill up your own cup. No. First seal the hole. Then you can fill up the vessel with water. Ace of Swords. Okay, so we finished this reading with resolution. Look, in the Four of Swords here, so there are 3 swords above him, but he's still holding this one sword underneath. So it's like he's holding the sword of truth. He or she, they know. You know the truth. You're naturally aligned, but these three swords above, the swords of pain, of heartache, of deprivation, of failure, throughout time, it's like they're just weighing themselves on top of you, not allowing you to, and you're so exhausted, so you can't even pick it up. You're exhausted because there's a hole in the bottom of the barrel that you need to close. And once that happens, it's like there's room for enlightenment. Like the brain just, it clicks. Suddenly, like all the wires just kind of okay. Let's rearrange. I'm going to show you your extended. The extended will focus on your love life. We're going to take a look into you and your person of interest for the month of April. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay, just to emphasize the major arcana, as we have the Tower, Judgment, the Fool, and Justice. This is a major opportunity to break down everything that has been deceiving you within yourself and break free. It's going to include a lot of aha moments, a lot of like possibly tower moments, information, truth, understandings, conversations, decisions, cutting out things from the past, having a brand new start. It's very powerful, Aqua. It's really, really beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle the deck. I want you to just, bottom of the deck, the world. Yeah, feeling on top of the world. This is beautiful. Feeling free, feeling liberated, feeling like the cycle is finally accomplished because you were able to let it go yourself. You never needed to leave on its own. You never needed to pray for it to leave. You just needed to, you yourself, let go of it. Drop the mic. You know? Not feeding that cycle will eliminate the cycle. Show me into Aquarius and their person of interest, please. Love for Aquas for the month of April. Don't fast forward, just focus. Put your energy in the deck. Okay? Aquarius seekers and the person of interest for the month of April, please. Show me into Aqua and their person. Double pentagram spread. Okay, you will be able to find this extended below in the description box. I'm going to open it a little bit and give you a preview so you'll see if it works for you. But it's available, sorry, both on Patreon and on Vimeo. I would love to have you over on Patreon. Check it out. Over there you get all the extendeds for all the signs, plus a lot of VIP content that I put there. And you know, I love seeing you guys there. It makes me happy. It's my little community within this community. And I want to express my gratitude to all my patrons and also all my channel members. Thank you so much. Every single one of you counts. Everyone who goes out to Vimeo as well. You guys rock. Okay. So great. Mind and communication, heart space, your actions towards one another, where you feel you stand, influences outside your dynamic, past, present, future potential for April. This is you, this is your person, but if this sounds like you and this sounds like your person, you may, of course, reverse the roles. Okay. Ha! Aqua. In your head and communication, you have temperance, which is beautiful. And your person has 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So you express wanting resolution and connectivity and healing, and you're expressing patience and acceptance. Now, you still don't know what it is that you're actually doing and what you're feeling, right? Just the mind and the words. Your person here with the Five of Pentacles expresses loss and pain and scarcity. There's a deep level of mistrust and or loss. So I don't know if this is someone new in your life, this could have to do with their life, like what they're going through in general that they're expressing to you. But if this is someone that you know, then it might be something to do with the two of you. Either way, there's a deep level of mistrust. Again, if this is someone new in your life, then this is something that they're bringing to the table from their past situations. And if this is someone that you're partnered with, married to, dealing with for a while, you know very well, then this could very much be with you. So it's very likely with this combination is that shit went down and now you're trying to resolve it. So we'll see more into this because things can sometimes turn around depending on what the cards show. But before I do so, where are the runes? Sorry, I need to bring the runes. I want to show you the runes for your month. Okay, runes for love for Aquarius for the month of April, please. Love for Aqua for Aquarius. Show me into Aquarius's love life for the month of April from the runes. Manaz in the reverse. Mungo in the upright. And Ehor in the reverse. Okay, we're going to talk further below. I hope to see you there. If not, I'll see you in the other readings or whenever. Thank you for being here. Stay magic, stay true. I love you. Bye for now.